Hello, and welcome back to the Welsh Company for another beer review. And from me, Rob.
And me, Lou.
And this time we have a Welsh beer. Conwy Brewery, and it's Riptide, which is Black IPA.
We've done Conwy before, haven't we?
Yeah, we've done
Clogeye?
Clogeye Gold
Yeah.
from Conwy, and another one which was APA, American Pale Ale.
I can't remember the name of that one.
Can't remember the name of that one. The Clogeye was in a bottle and the other one was in a can. And this one is 4.6%.
4.6.
So it's a black IPA called Riptide. Crack it open.
We might have said this before, but Conwy Brewery started by Gwyn and Adele in 2003
Yeah.
in Conwy, and they recently retired, and now it's run by their son Oliver. I think his name is Oliver. Conwy's beautiful if you've never been, by the way. North Wales, really lovely.
Have I been?
No.
I thought we went to Conwy Castle.
No, I want to go to Conwy Castle.
I'm sure we went there.
No, we didn't. We went to Harlech Castle.
What castle did we go to then?
Harlech,
Was it?
yeah. And the one outside Cardiff, the red Castell Coch. Sound effects in this video.
Yeah. Rain on the roof. Right, let's have a look at this then. It's pretty dark, isn't it?
Yep, pretty dark. Which it says it would be. Black.
Off-white
IPA.
head, one finger head. Or yours has faded a bit.
Yeah. It is black. I can't see if it's carbonated or not, to be honest.
Definitely black. Fruity.
Oh, really? I get the malt first.
Yeah, I get that as well, but there's fruits like a bit roasty as well.
Yeah, like coffee.
I wouldn't go as far as coffee, but it's like a roasty.
I would. There's almost like a bitterness of coffee that I can smell. Yeah, malt, coffee, roast, rich.
But there is a fruit, isn't there?
Yeah, it's not a strong fruit smell, but I think it's like a dark fruit. Well, actually, I don't know. It might be citrus, you know.
Yeah. It's probably from the hops, isn't it?
What is it again? Yeah, IPA, so it will be citrus, won't it?
Black IPA.
Yeah.
So they're going to have probably used roasted malts, which is where you're getting that darkness from for a start, and maybe that aroma. But there's definitely
Yeah,
hoppy citrus.
citrus,
smell
yeah.
there. Anyway, let's go in for a taste.
Here
Cheers.
we go. Yeah,
Cheers, everybody.
We should do. Cheers, Tim. Cheers, Simon.
It doesn't taste like it smells.
It's actually quite bitter. I think there's quite a bitterness to that. And yet it's quite smooth too.
But it's also quite thin, I think. I'm not saying it's watery, but it's quite thin. I mean, you are getting the malts and a bit of that roast. And I wouldn't say it's coffee, but there is that kind of...
Well, there's a bitterness.
Not burnt taste, but a roasted taste, you know? Almost like roasted, or toast, you know? I was going to say roasted bread. Toast.
Roasted toast. For me, that bitterness is actually quite bitter.
I like that.
Yeah, I know you
about
do.
it, but was going to say something, but I can't remember what it was now. It doesn't. It's not as hoppy as I thought it was going to be.
No, because you don't get the citrusy elements in the taste hardly at all.
It is kind of. I mean, I can't taste coffee. I can taste like a roasty taste, but it's or a bitter taste.
It is
what
bitter.
It is. Yeah, it's quite bitter, which it's nice.
It's not so nice to me.
But I think it's quite thin in the mouth.
And I don't think it's well balanced, to be honest, because that's predominantly what I'm getting.
Yeah, you don't get any sweetness at all.
No, and it's just like...
straight in for the kill.
Yeah. Which, if you like a bit of dark beer, then this is right up your street. It's just...
Yeah, it's quite nice.
It's alright.
But it's not what it smelt like.
No, and also I think because we've done their beers before, and they're Welsh, I'm like, woo! That's not to say it's not a bad beer, because it isn't. It's a good beer.
Not a bad beer.
Not a bad beer? Yeah, anyway, it's a good beer. But again, it's just not for me. It's just too bitter for me. And I feel like I need to drink something else to get rid of that taste.
Well, we've recently done a Trappist beer, which was 10%.
Yeah, no, that won't help. No. Which actually, incidentally, Rob has said the more you drink it, the more it tastes like port.
Yeah, it goes to that port anyway. That's a different review.
Different beer, but anyway.
This is Conwy.
Yeah.
Riptide Black IPA, and it's okay. It's just the smell delivers more than the taste, if you know what I mean. It's a little bit thin in the mouth, but I quite like the flavour. But it is straight into bitterness, isn't it? There's no sweetness up front or anything like that.
There's no journey. It just literally, as you taste it, it's bitter.
Slaps you around the face.
Yeah. I'm just seeing if it's getting any different, but it isn't. That is it.
Yeah, it's almost one-dimensional, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, I quite like everything it's got about it, apart from there's not much mouthfeel to it. It's very thin, which is a shame. Anyway, shall we rate it? Shall I go first this time?
Yeah.
I'm going...
Pardon me.
4 out of 5.
Which is standard.
That's your standard.
It's my standard. Yeah, I'm not keen, if I'm honest. It's not that it's a bad beer, but as Rob said, it's a bit thin, not watery, but there's no kind of volume to it. It's got no guts. And as you said, the smell, I was like, oh, okay, there's a bit citrusy, and
you don't really get that in the taste. Do you?
Don't get it in the taste, and
it's
I drink
bit
it.
In the aftertaste.
It's bitter. That's it. So for me,
slap around the face.
3.5. Sorry, Conwy Brewery.
Is that the lowest you've scored a Welsh beer?
Possibly. But you can't like everything, can you?
No, I guess not. Does it say anything on the back?
Combining the best of dark roast malt flavours and the great citrus hoppy aroma of American IPAs. And then just about how it's bottled.
So, for me, I think the roasted malt flavours are overpowering the American hop citrus.
Very much.
Because it's hardly there. I do get a little bit of it in the aftertaste, but it's hardly there.
I don't. I just get the bitter.
It's straight in with the roasted malt.
So there we go.
Anyway.
Until next time.
Do like and subscribe, and leave a comment, especially if you've tried Riptide Black IPA from Conwy Brewery.
Or any beers from Conwy Brewery.
Yeah, any. Give us your thoughts. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.